Hello, everyone. Estoy aquí. Yes, I was definitely running late on Cuban time. You guys have to excuse me. And not only that, obviously, you guys know, for those of you who do know, here in DR, the music is blasting nonstop. So I had to ask for the music to be turned down so YouTube does not cut my video. So give me a second. It's a lot of background noise. Definitely a lot going on. Happy Father's Day to all of you poppies out there, my subscribers who are fathers. Happy Father's Day today in Dominican Republic. It's Father's Day. So lots of alcohol today, lots of partying, lots of domino playing, everything that you can think of is definitely happening here. But today has been a good day. I'm glad that the weather ended up basically getting better because it's been raining all freaking week here. It was raining this morning, this afternoon, and then it cleared up tonight. So everybody is out tonight, just having fun, just drinking. I feel sorry for those who have to get up early in the morning for work because that's definitely going to be interesting. But tonight, let me see what's happening tonight. We were going to go to the club, but I think the club is going to have to hold off because I was sick this weekend, very sick. Saturday, like sick, like bed sick, where I could not even lift my head off the pillow because I was so sick this weekend. But I'm good. I'm up and moving. Give me a minute. I am gonna turn on my camera. But yeah, I hope all of y'all have been having a great weekend, better than mine. I hope everybody's weekend was better than mine. Because like I said, I was sick. I didn't know if it was food poisoning. I don't know what it was, but I definitely was throwing up every hour. Like literally throwing up every hour. So it's been not a great weekend, but I'm here. I'm alive. I'm better. Shout out to my girl Elosina, who's also sick. Her and I have been sick this whole weekend, so I wanted to go live with her, but that didn't happen. But next time, shout out to Roll the Tape. Yes, I know I was late. Roll the Tape. Storm Rains TV. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not going to be on this live long because I know the music is going to start back up here soon. But I just wanted to come on and say hello to all of you um, who was here. I didn't plan to go live, but wanted to say happy Father's Day to all of y'all and that I hope everyone is having a good weekend. Hopefully, I will have something to show you this week since I will be going into the city and um, if all goes well, especially with the weather, because we're supposed to be having a lot of rain this week too. Dios mío. So if all goes well, I'll definitely show you guys around. The plan is to go rent some four wheelers for 12 hours in Jarabacoa, rent some four wheelers, and then just drive them around. I know I can be driving around for no 12 hours, but we get to have them for 12 hours. So that is the plan. Wish me luck. Um, I am going to definitely try and go live on the four wheelers this week. So depending how the weather is, I don't know how the weather is gonna be, but just depending how the weather is, I'll go live on the four wheelers. But yeah, salute to Brown Liquor Baron. Hola, mi amor. And Storm Rain's just glad you're feeling better. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you. Yes, I'm better. Like I said, this weekend was horrible. But I'm definitely better. Let's just say no more alcohol for me. No more alcohol. Um, yeah, I gotta just stay away from the alcohol for a minute. Even though I wasn't drinking too much, I don't know what happened, but I was definitely throwing up all weekend. It was horrible. Um, but yeah, guys, besides that, everything is good here in DR. If y'all have not came yet or have never been to DR, definitely get that passport. I don't know how many times I've had to say it. Other YouTubers who travel have been telling y'all to get those passports and come. Definitely get your passports. I know tickets are hella high right now, like sky high. Um, I do work for a travel agency, so if you guys are interested, hit me up. You can hit me up on my IG at Morena underscore Cubana, or just send me a message here under the chat, and I will respond to your messages. But yeah, tickets are expensive right now. It's just been really crazy with the tickets. But here I am, guys. Like I said, just hit me up, send me a message if you guys need help with tickets, and I'll do my best to get you a good deal. What else? What else? What else? I'm trying to think what else I have to say. Like I said, this is going to be a short live because let me show y'all. Everybody outside playing dominoes. I'm being bougie. I haven't been feeling well, but I'm being bougie and I don't feel like being around anybody. So I came back in. Let me make sure they're not playing music first. No, I ain't going out there because as soon as I go out there, everybody's like, come sit down and play domino. And I don't want to play domino. But let me see. Let me see. Yeah, so like four wheelers this week. I'll be doing the four wheelers. So I'm gonna go live if the weather is good. Like I said, it's supposed to rain here like all freaking week. Ooh, excuse me. It's supposed to rain here all freaking week. So I don't know how the weather's gonna be. DR has been having like a freaking storm or something like that. It's been crazy here, the weather. So we'll see how it is. But I'm definitely going live on the four wheelers. I'm trying to think what else. What else do I have going on for you guys? Yeah, trying to go live with my girl Elosina. If you guys don't know who she is, she has a YouTube channel, but she's sick this week too. She's been sick, my baby. She's been sick for a while. But we're both two expats, female expats, obviously from the United States that are here in DR. So we are trying to put something together for basically all of you. But like I said, it hasn't been going too good because it's like if I'm free, then she's not free. It's like just the back and forth. So we'll get it together. We'll get it together. It's been crazy. Shout out to let me see. Hey Kim Pattamore, I've never been to DR. Can you be my tour guide? Absolutely. I can't. I could be your tour guide for La Vega, Santiago, and Jarabacoa. I cannot be your tour guides for Santo Domingo. I don't know anything about Santo Domingo. I've only been to Santo Domingo twice. I do not like Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo is way too crowded for me. But if you're interested in being in the Santiago, La Vega, that area, definitely hit me up. Yeah, I could be your tour guide. I could show you around, whatever you're interested in. I'll help you. Don't worry if you don't know Spanish. I got you. What else? What else? Get your passport. If you haven't got your passport yet, get it and come here. Did you have to take a vaccine to travel? No. Layla. Hi, Layla. No, you do not need a vaccine to be here in Dominican Republic at all. So you're good. Don't worry about that because some people think that you do need to be vaccinated in order to come here. But no, I think the main thing that before it was like, before it was like you had to have your when they had the what's it called? When everything was shut down, which was like in 2020, like summer 2021, Yeah, when you were here, and let's say if you were going in the stores, you had to show like your vaccine card. At least I know here in Santiago, like you in La Vega, you did. Like if you went into the store, there would be someone in front of the store asking you for your vaccination card. But they don't do that anymore. Everybody, no one's going there. Everybody is just free. The numbers with COVID are going up like just a little bit here, but not too much. I think they're worried, like the big worry here at the moment is that freaking monkeypox thing because it's hit this country now. So I think it's like, oh my gosh, freaking out because they don't want that to spread, the monkeypox, which looks freaking ill. I think I'd have to if I ever got monkeypox. But yeah, monkeypox has hit DR, so it's like they've been talking about that a lot in the news. COVID, it used to be in the news every day. It would just show you like how many people came in contact with it or that was reported in the hospital. But as far as that, like it hasn't been anything going on with the COVID. But no, as far as that, Layla, like no, you don't have to be vaccinated to be here, and hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully, like it doesn't change. But yeah, so you're good with that. Oh, I look a hot mess. Look at me, makeup smeared, everything. Excuse me, you guys. I was gonna get up and excuse me, jeez. I was actually gonna go to the club, but I was like, no. I just want to do something because it's been raining, and like I said, I was sick like this weekend. So I wanted to like go out and do something, but like I said, today's Father's Day. Everybody's out chilling with their family. Everybody's outside playing dominoes. I'm trying to stay away from everybody because everybody's been getting on my freaking nerves here. I think I always complain on YouTube how much they get on my nerves here. Like literally get on my nerves. Like literally. Let me show you guys my bruises. You guys want to see my bruises? I've been fighting here. My bruises with men, like been tussling, like with men. If I show you guys my legs and my body, oof. Like was that Thursday, Friday? I was like at it. It was like serious, like going at it. Um, don't tell anybody, but that's proof that I've been being. Look at that. See, I'm not the little calm little Miss Kyla that just sits in the corner and just he. Like I be roughhousing over here. You get on my nerves, and when I warn you, like leave me alone. Don't play with me. Don't touch. Don't put your hand in my face. And people think I'm playing, and people get their feelings hurt, and then I have to really show my true colors. I have to really show my Cuban temper. So that's what happened this week. Bruised up on my legs too, but I'm not gonna show you guys all part. But I have bruises everywhere. Like I was fighting, but literally. But I'm good. I'm good. Family with family, no strangers, no people in the street, family, like fighting. Um, what else? What else? Let me see you guys' comments. Virtual hug. Back to you too, Layla. Thank you. Hi, Big Dave. How are you? No interest in that area. Well, Ken Padamore. Well, I'm sorry. Ken Padamore? Where do you want to go? If y'all are in Sosua, you know there's a lot of people in Sosua, lots of YouTubers in the Sosua area. I don't mess with. I go up to Sosua sometimes, but I don't really mess with Sosua. I just don't. Um, yeah. Hey, Alim. How are you, sweet pie? Hi, Tony Hernandez. You shout all you guys out. Hello, Marshawn. How you been? I hope good. The Arab in the corner store said you're hot. What Arab? What are you talking about? Ain't no Arabs here. The Arab in the corner store. Is that where you live? Do not worry, you pretty. Oh, gracias. Hi, Mafia Mac. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday. Again, happy Father's Day to all you men in the chat who have kids. Because today in Dominican Republic is Father's Day again. If you guys don't know, it is Ralphie fight again. You know it, freak, like asshole. Excuse me, cabron, mama yema, mama. Oh my gosh, mariconazo. Like he is just Layla. You know it. You've seen us. Yes, I had to put it down. Like I was not playing with him. like blood, bite marks, everything. You should have saw him screaming. You should have saw him screaming, tears and everything. I was like, I told you, leave me alone. I was not in the mood. He messed with me on the wrong day and got snatched up. Damn, you've been rough. Trying to hold, and that's just from holding me down. That's not hitting, like holding me, like trying to stop me. I have sensitive skin. You could go like this to me, just like that, and I'll be bruised. Like I'll have a bruise, like a huge bruise. I'm very, like, my skin, I don't know, me and my mother, like my mother's the same, like very sensitive. I can't stand it because it's ugly. Like that's ugly. And people be when I'm walking in the store here, people do ask me, they're like, what happened? ¿Qué pasa? And I'm like, oh. Like, what do I say? I'm like, I hit myself. I'd be like, oh, I didn't even know that was there. I don't know. Yeah, I'd be like, I don't even know how they got there. They're probably like, oh my gosh, because it'd be on my thighs too, on my legs. It's crazy. He plays so much lately, and it's nonstop. And then you sit there and play, but then it's like, okay, like seriously, like no more, no más, yeah, yeah. And then he'll continue, like a little kid, like continue to play, and it's like, all right. And then the word, like I start getting loud, and then it's like, you touch me again, and then pop, and then it gets physical, and then there's nothing he can do because he's not gonna obviously hit a female, but I'm just like pow, pow, pow. It's crazy, and that's what happened. So, people, I'm telling you, like, don't push my buttons. Hi, Carl Ware. How are you? Yes, I'm in the store. Well, tell him I said hello. Tell the store owner I said hello, Kim Pattamore, and tell him to get his passport and come to DR2 so I can show him around. I'm interested in Sosua. I need you to pick out all my chicas. I could help you with the chicas. That's no problem, Kim Pattamore. I'll point them out for you, and if you need me to be like, psst, and then speak some Spanish to let them know that you're interested, Kim Pattamore, I got you. Whatever makes you happy makes me happy. So I'm there for you. Dios mío, I know. You guys should have seen that. That wouldn't have been a good live though, because y'all would have been like, oh my God. But I was pissed. LOL, you was getting busy on that carpet. I definitely was not on the carpet, standing up, Mafia Mac. Like no rolling, no on the ground, no nothing. This is just like straight standing up, hitting. No. Hey Bruce, Life of the Party Travels, what's going on? Happy Sunday. But yeah, guys, trying to think what else has been going on. That's about it. I want to go live in the discoteca. I always want to go live in the discoteca. And it's stupid because even on IG, I be going live. If you guys are not following me on IG, I'll put it in the chat. Definitely go follow me on IG because I do go live on IG. But the issue is, you know how like YouTube, if somebody plays music, they cut your video? Same freaking thing on IG. Like I be trying to go live from the club on Instagram, and if there's music in the background, then they cut your freaking, they delete your video. They copyright it. And I think it's so freaking stupid because here in DR, everywhere it's music. I'm shocked they don't have the music playing now. I'm glad they don't, because then I want to be able to go live. But it's like music everywhere. You can't help like music everywhere. And you guys want me to tell you about what happened at the club? Let me tell you what happened at the club. So I went to the club on Friday night. I was sick all day Saturday. No more alcohol for me today for a little bit. Went to the club, right? Everything was going good in the club, dancing, drinking, vibing with everybody, like good vibe, good crowd. And then I didn't know that they had strippers at this club. This is a club in La Vega. I'm trying to think of the name. I do not feel like going out there to go ask them because they're gonna be like, why do you want to know? And follow me in here and ruin my life. So screw that. I'll get the name of the club that's in La Vega. But it was a packed out club. Usually the clubs in La Vega, they're okay, but it's not great. Sometimes you'll go in the club and it be dead. So, but we went to one club. It was like probably like 8 people. And I was like, nope, I'm not about to sit at the table. Don't pull no chair for me. I'm not sitting up in here. And and it's just me and the DJ and like 4 other people. Like, absolutely not. So we bounced. We went to another club, and this club was like packed, and the DJ was playing good music. Like, he even played some R&B. So I was like, okay, like this is my vibe. And so yeah, so drinking, jamming, dancing, the merengue, the bachata, some salsa, some reggaeton, dembow, the whole nine. Then all of a sudden, they were like, put your phone away. Like, my family, they were like, put your camera down. I was like, why? I'm telling me to put my camera down. Like, I'm sitting here online. They're like, no, put your camera down. And they were pointing. They're like, putas. And I'm like, putas. So I looked, and I'm like, oh, they got the strippers. So I'm like, okay, that's normal. They're way over there. Like, I'm not about to put my camera down right now. So I just continued just talking. But then I didn't notice that the female, like, they were dancing on top of the bar. Not only was it a female, it was a male also. So I was like, oh, shoot, they got male strippers too. So anyway, just sitting there until they came closer. Then I put my phone away. So the female, she's sitting there making it clap for everybody. Everybody was surrounding her. We're just sitting at the table. Like, it ain't nothing new. It was a stripper. I think only one time, like years ago, I've been to a club where they had like the male stripper, but I've never seen a male stripper in a Dominican club here in Dominican Republic. Never. I've never seen a guy dancing. It's usually like the women that be on the pole, the women giving like men or women lap dances, whatever. So it was a guy and a girl, just no, 2 female strippers and 1 guy. So I was like, oh, okay. So my bro Ralph goes like, I'll pay. I got pesos. Like, he gave me the pesos. He's like, call the guy over. And I'm just like, I'm not in the mood. Like, I'm sitting here dancing, vibing. I don't care about that. So as he got closer, the girl came and she gave my brother a lap dance. And then I was sitting there, and he gave me like 200 peso or something. He was like, yeah, just do it. Like, have fun. So I'm like, all right. So the guy, he danced at one table, and then I was like, hey, like over here, like bang, bang, then I got. And so he came over to me. Let me tell you guys, if I could have recorded this, like, I would have. So he comes over and he's dancing, he's doing all his little thing, and I'm just like, okay. And then he comes like closer, and he starts obviously dancing up on me. So I'm sitting there like, okay, yeah. When this guy, like, I don't know anything, I never had like a male stripper like in my face. When he took my hand, and I don't know any of you females who like, press 1 if any females are on this chat who ever been to a club where there was like a male stripper. But he was just, I don't have words. It was just the whole time like, wow, really? First of all, don't you be taking my hand, putting it in places that I wouldn't put my hand on any stranger anyway. Like, dancing up on the other table, he was just dancing up on people. He came over to me. It was like the hands, he was putting the hands like in the pants, in the front, in the back. And I was like, whoa, like, that's just not, it was funny, but I was just like, ew, like everything just pierced. And I was just like, ew. But I was sitting there like laughing. It was fun. But dang, if only I could have recorded. Like, me talking doesn't do justice. It doesn't, you would have to see it to be like, wow. And what else can I tell you that he did? He was like getting on his knees, like acting like he was eating away down there, like everything. It was crazy. And I'm like, y'all have male strippers here? And they're like, yeah, at some clubs. But anyways, guys, I will have to definitely give y'all the name of that club. I'm still, even when I think of it, it was like a El Alfa. I'm trying to think. This guy looked like El Alfa, but a little bit older. He had a cowboy hat. This guy had on I can't do it. It was just, I wasn't thrilled. It was funny. It was more than funny than, ooh, like, it wasn't, how some females be like, oh my goodness, oh, this is, oh, it wasn't even nothing like that. It was just like, it was funny. It wasn't nothing sexy, but all the other like girls were like going crazy. I can't get in with it, guys. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but it was nice. It was nice, but just him. I'm just like, you that's the only moves that you can do. Like, that's all that you can do. And just putting like the legs on his shoulders and doing everything. But that was my experience with the first time here in the club with a male stripper. I will give you guys the name of the club if y'all are interested. If y'all come here, if you want me to take you, I will. The girls, let me tell you about the girls. So I usually go to a club called Gozamba, and that's in Santiago. It has strippers, beautiful strippers. Majority of them are Venezuelan. I think there was only like one Dominican chick, but Venezuelan women are very beautiful. They're very beautiful here. I thought they were Dominican at first until my family was like, no, those are Venezuelans. And I was like, oh, well, excuse me, like I didn't know. Um, Very beautiful. But here, um, the club here that I went to on Friday, like the girls, they didn't have no chest. Like it was just a nipple. Just being honest, like it was just a nipple. Like whatever do you like? They kept telling me here, like they won't hire you unless you have butt and booty, and that's why a lot of girls go get like the surgery. That's what they were. That's what I was told here, which I understand. If a girl's working in the strip club or stripping or whatever she's doing, then she needs to have body, right? She needs to have something to show. But these girls that were in this club on Friday, it was just it was nothing to get excited. I don't see why any of the guys were getting excited. Like they didn't have nothing. It was just like a female that they pulled off the street and had dance. I'm like, hell, I'm gonna let me stop. Cause y'all be like, oh, you gonna go put in? I was like, I could have been up in here dancing, making some pesos. Hell, if these girls just looked natural, just normal, but it was just like nothing was moving. Everything was just, I don't know, not impressed. Not like Gozamba. Like those girls are bad in Gozamba. But it was still a good time. Um, I keep having flashbacks of that guy and like my face when he took my hand. I was like, ew. Like I don't know who be touching you down here. I don't even know where your peppy has been. Like how dare you take my hand and put my hand in your whatever it was that he had. And my mouth was just open. I was just like, ew. Went straight to that bathroom and washed my hands. Yes, I did. It's like, who does that? But I know like with the girls here, like the guys could put their the girl opens her thong or whatever, and then if you slide money, you could touch her down there. From what my brothers say. Like they'll take your hand and like move it down there. And I'm like, ew. Like, no, not at all. But it was an experience. It was cool. I just wish I could have recorded it or just had somebody to the side where y'all could have seen this guy because he was just doing it all. I was like, no, you're not about, I'm wearing a dress. You're not about to lift my legs over your shoulders. He did. And I had on a skirt. Like I had on a skirt. And I'm just like, you know, usually you do the touching. Like the guy doesn't touch you. But this club here in La Vega, this guy was touching, and I'm just like, like that's not even okay with me. But it was fun. But I had to talk, and he was respectful. He didn't touch when I told him not to touch. Like, I'm thought I'm supposed to touch you. But this club in La Vega, y'all definitely have to hit up to see for yourself if y'all are interested. But like I said, Gozamba's the place. But just want to give y'all my little tell y'all about my Friday night because it was crazy. The outfit gets 100. Gets 100. What's going on, Jackson Jeter? How are you? Jackson Jeter, are you here? Are you here? I can't remember if you said you were here or not. Oh well, y'all are laughing. It was no thank you. Shout out to you. So Kyla outfit. Yeah, I was wearing all black, decked out in all my black skirt and my black top and yeah. But after that happened, I didn't know how to feel. Like I just felt like some strange guy just pulled up on me and was he tried to lift my legs over his shoulders. Like I'm wearing a skirt, dude. Like not okay. I hope you wash your hands. Monkeypox is real. Facts. MRB smooth facts. So yes, I did. I definitely did. I didn't know what he was doing. At first, it was just like, takes your hand, that puts it on his chest. And I was like, okay, down to the abs. Okay, down to the abs. Hold on. And like, just like this with my wrist. So not my hand, he's holding my wrist. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, this has got to be illegal. Of course they were, but I'm like, fool, you were the one who gave me the pesos to do it. Yeah. And then Layla, they're gonna sit there and be like, oh. And then the guy came, you put the pesos in my hand and you were like, hey, get him. I didn't say, ooh, look at the stripper and let him, like, ooh, come over to my table. They gave me the money. So I was like, oh, ain't gotta pay. You guys paying for something? Like, I don't gotta pay? Okay. Gracias. Let's see what he's about. But I was just like, the whole time, like, wow. She may catch more than no, definitely. And y'all, I was sick. No, y'all are sitting there saying that. Remember I said I was throwing up all day Saturday? Oh, shoot. Maybe it was because of him. But I'm good now. No monkeypox. No nada. Like, I'm good. But yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm like, ew, let me go wash my hands like right now. Who knows what he got and who knows where his thing been before he even came out. Like the females too, how guys just be touching between their legs when the girls be putting their hands down there, how the guys just be touching between their legs. And I'm like, ew, don't pour my drink. Don't touch my bottle of Brugal or that apple juice. Don't touch my cup because you just touched that female down there in her chocha. And then you're going to try and pour my drink? Like, absolutely not. Heck yeah, I hopped right out that chair and went straight to that bathroom. Ew. And I watched how he went to other girls' tables and did the same thing. And then they're just sitting there and, touching other people. And I'm like, ew, y'all need to go watch that. Because he definitely had about 5 piercings down there. That's the only thing I remember touching. That's the only thing I remember feeling was, I mean, he pulled it out too. But that's the only thing I remember feeling was like piercings. And I'm like, ew. like I was like, ew, what is this? But it was piercings. It wasn't like any what do you call it? He had no monkeypox or anything like that because it was piercing, like piercing after piercing after piercing. Probably had about 6 of them things down there. I was like, oh my gosh. Rod V. Swell Jr. Halo K. Hello. At Rod V. Swell Jr. Your wife got all dressed up for you. When? Yeah, it was crazy, guys. Piercings. Yes, he had a lot of them, Carl. He had a lot of piercings on his John, on his thing. Like, that's all I remember seeing. And like, it was just piercings. And I was like, oh, I know some guys do that. Like, you do what you do. Just like some girls have piercings down there too. But it was just like, sorry. I'm like, wait a minute. It was like lined up. It was like lined up. And then the tip, I think like the tip, yeah. Whatever floats his elbow cough. Yeah, Layla, like just everywhere. And I was just like, ew. Like, ew. Like, I definitely, yeah. I had to go wash my hands. But again, that's the first time I've been to a lot of clubs here in DR. And that's the first time I've been to a club again where they had like a male stripper. I didn't know they had a male stripper there. I didn't even know they existed because it's usually females. Every club I go to is like females. And I'll sit there and I'll be like, hey, mamacita, ven acá. Like, I like the females are fun. The male, I don't think I would do that experience again, to be honest. Let me just stick with the females. No, I'm not lesbian or anything like that. But it's just fun. I don't feel they just sit there and dance on my lap. And I'm like, ooh, here you go. Take it. Take your pesos and keep it moving. Because it's fun. It's fun with the girls. But the guy, he was too aggressive. Like, he was being aggressive to where the boys had to be like, hey, like, calm it down. Calm it down. I was like, ¿Tú quieres visa? ¿Tú quieres visa? That's all I was saying. ¿Tú quieres visa? He was like, tú no Dominicana. No soy Dominicana, Americana. And then he started getting like more into it. I'm like, oh, you could dance as much as you want up on me because you are definitely about to get these pesos. I do not have no American money for you. I definitely gave him that little 200 peso that Ralph put in my hand and kept it moving. He probably thought he was about to get some dollars, some American money. But I was messing with him too. I was like, "Tu quieres visa? Tu quieres visa?" He's like, and start like dancing more and doing all this other extra stuff. And I was just sitting there like, just don't lift my legs up again. You lift my legs up again, we're gonna have like some issues up in here. But that was my experience this weekend, guys. What was Ralphie doing at this time? Sitting there, well, because my back was against Chulo, Ralph, Randy. Like my back was against them, so I couldn't see his face expressions. But when I did turn, because when he did try and lift my legs over his shoulders, and I was like, no, wait, I was like, no, pérate, like no, no. And I looked at them, and the only thing I remember is he had his cup halfway, and he was just like, they didn't like it because afterwards they were sitting there talking mess to me. I'm like, you gave me the pesos and told me to call him over, so cállate tu boca. Like that's what you said. So whatever. No one ain't thinking about them, but they don't like stuff like that. Only my other brother. He'll like have lap dances. Ralph, he doesn't like that. Like some of the guys here, very interesting. Some of the guys, and I'm like, oh puta, get her. Like I'll be the main one at the table calling her to come over. They're not into that, which is weird because usually, back in the States or me coming like being raised in Europe, and that's just normal there. I know it's normal everywhere, but I'm just saying like guys are usually up for that type of thing. I've never seen a guy say no. Y'all tell me what that's about for the guys that are here in the chat. Why do some guys like, oh nah, I'm good? Like I feel like that's kind of weird because usually guys are like, oh yeah, well, especially when they got the bomb body, like the booty, the breast, like everything, a cute face. Like I said, only the one club goes on, but I feel like the girls are beautiful because they're Venezuelan. Like they're really beautiful girls. But like why would a guy just say no? Just have fun, throw her 100 peso and keep it moving. Like it's just fun. But I was like, are you shy? No, I just don't like it. But if it was I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know. I'm not a man. I'm not in a guy's mind. But I know probably half of you guys that are here in the chat would have been like, yeah, I'm going to pay the 200 peso. But then again, I guess here it's just, I don't want to say it's normal because everywhere you go, anywhere you go, they have like clubs where girls are dancing. So I don't want to say like, you know what? Another thing I noticed, have y'all heard of that barbershop here? I think I'm saying it right, Santana Barbershop. I've only been in there once. And I know not every guy wants those girls dancing up on them. It's basically you can get a facial, you get your hair cut, and the girls will dance for you. They'll make it clap, they'll dance on you, basically. And when the girls were doing that, and I'm just looking around at everybody, like the Dominican, I feel like people who are more out of town, for them, it's like a big thing. It's like, oh, shoot. Like they're so into it. But the guys that are like coming in there getting a haircut, or the guys that are just sitting there waiting to get their haircut, the Dominican guys, like they don't even look. They'll look and then they'll just be like, but they're not like, the music's playing. They're not like, yeah. It's just like they just look and then they just be sitting there talking to their friends. And I'm just like, do y'all not see the females over here like bouncing around? Like that's not like ooh for you guys. Like maybe it's just normal to them. I don't know. It's just weird. Like I just find it, with me living over here and with me coming back and forth over here, and whether I be like in Puerto Plata or places where there's like beautiful Dominican women, and I'm with like my Dominican friends, not just family, but other, Dominican people. And for them, it's just, I think people coming over here from other countries, it's like a big thing for them. Like that's what they want to see. But here, even people in Amsterdam, like I've been to Amsterdam a lot of times when I lived in Europe, and even people who are from Amsterdam who live in Amsterdam, they still like get off on like the red light district and the girls in the window, the sex shows and like all that stuff. But over here, like nobody, like the guys don't bat an eye. Like they're not like, "Ooh, look at her." Like I'm the one who be like, "Oh, did you see her butt? Like, did you see?" Like I'm the one who be, and they're just like, "Oh yeah," and I'm just like like a lot of Dominican guys over here, like a lot of Dominican guys, and I'm like, I know you got a girlfriend, but I know, did you not see that? Like I know you're taken and stuff, but did you not see that? Because to them, it's just, I don't know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe because they're in relationships, but not all of them are, and even the ones who be in relationships, they be up in the club though, Layla, without their spouse. Like I know a lot of people whose wives are just not interested in going to the club, but they go to the club with all of us and be in the club. They don't be in there acting a fool or anything. They'll be like, I'll get up and I'll dance with them, but I don't know, it's like they don't even look, they don't even, I don't know. Kim Patamore, I hate strippers. Kim Patamore, why don't I believe you? Like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. I know you're definitely lying. Hey, Sir Early NC, what's going on? How are you? At Kim Patamore, where's $25 for lap dances? No, thank you. No, but here, it's not even $25. How much did I give that guy? 200 pesos? Like, that's nothing. 200 pesos ain't nothing. Like, you can't get a lot with 200 pesos. I mean, you could give them whatever you want. If you want to give them 50 pesos, then you could give them 50 pesos. But it was definitely like not a lot of money. Um, and they're fine with whatever you give. Like I gave that guy 200 pesos. I should only gave him 100 pesos for what he was doing, but yeah, waste. I heard it's a bit overrated. Maybe that's what it is. And I know they don't like use that word, but it's just like, oh, it's not even like a ooh, like no heads turn. Like in that barbershop, no one's heads are even while they're sitting there like the music's playing and the girls are bending over and pa. Like it's usually the people who are out of town. Some Dominican guys now who are getting their haircut, they were into it. But majority, as long I was up in there for a good like almost an hour. And the guys that were coming up in there, a lot of them were like, no, thank you. And some of them were young guys, so I know they weren't married, but they're just like, no, thank you, or come on now. I don't know. For me, it was just odd. Strip clubs are not a spectator sport. If she not dancing on you, no point of looking. But the Kim Patamore, they be dancing up on people here. In the barbershop, they were doing it in the barbershop. Definitely in the club. Like the girl did, you didn't even have to ask the other thing about the club. You didn't even have to ask the girl to come over to your table and give you a lap dance. The girl was just going up to tables and just dancing up on guys. And I thought that was a little bit dangerous because I was like, how do you know because it was four of us females with, it was, no, five of us females with three guys. I'm lying. No, three guys. Five females, three guys. But how did she know, unless she just didn't care, that any of the females, sorry guys, I thought I heard something. How did she know that any of the females that were sitting at that table, like none of the guys that we were with was our man? Like the girl just came and put her boobs up in my brother's face and was just like, and put her leg up and was like popping it, like coochie popping. And I was like, whoa, like, dang, like I'm sitting there clapping for her, but I'm like, dang, like, how do you know, like, we ain't in no strip club. It's just a regular club. She just happened to come out and dance. But I'm like, how do you know any of these females? Because Dominican women are jealous. Like, I've seen it. Like, I've seen it. I have some friends who have wives, like girlfriends. Oof. Like, I'm not a jealous female. But I'm like, how do you, like, to the point, and one girl, one of my friends who lives here, or of course he lives here, he's from here. His wife, he just got married in February. She's Dominican, but she lives in Italy. So he'll be like going to Italy in, I think he said February of next year. No lie. When I met her, when she was here, when I was here before, and I met her before they got married, she is like jealous. Like we were playing dominoes and I forgot what he wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing. He stood up in the middle of dominoes and was like, come here, like, come here. And then so he came in Spanish, obviously, and he had to like go across the street, and he was just like, you know, what's going on? What's going on? And she was like, you need to calm down. Like, you need to calm down and stop talking loud, and you need to act yourself. And I was like, excuse me? Like, I want to look at her and be like, Rob, like, sit down and calm down. We playing dominoes and sitting here dancing to our Alpha. Like, chill out. Anyways, long story short, she lives all the way in Italy. She's in Italy now. She will call him. He'll be over here with us. Like, he grew up with my family. Like, since they were little kids, he grew up with them. He would be over here, and she would call and be like, where are you at? And he's like, oh, at Ralph's house or whatever. Who she knows. They're like, you know, like this, best friends. And she'll be like, go home right now. And she'll stay on video with him, and he will get up and go home. And I was like, what? Like, he cannot be out in the street. He has to sit his ass, excuse my language, he has to be at home. If he's not at home, it's crazy. And I'm like, you're really about to get up and leave? Like, you're really about to get up and leave? Like, I'm like, you're really about to get up and leave because she just told you to get up and go home. Like, you're really about to get up and leave. You just got here. Like, tell her that she sees all of us. We all on camera saying hey to her. We all like, hey, okay, you know, como tu estás, mamacita? Like, we all talking to her, and she don't care. She wants him to go sit up in the house. He lives with his mom. And it's just like, and he's no street dude. He don't be in the street. He don't do nothing. Like, you could rent cars from him. That's what he does. But he listens to her. Like, he gets up. I was like, there ain't no way. Like, she's never happy. She's never happy. And he's only been dating her for less than a year, and they just got married in February. And I'm like, how do you think it's going to go when you go to Italy? She ain't going to let you do nothing. But the crazy thing is, when he's on video call with her, she's out in the street with her girls, drinking and everything like that. But he can't drink. If he has alcohol in his hand, she'll be like, show me the table where you are. There better not be any alcohol. And I'm like, hot damn. Like, Dominican women are very, like, jealous. I know Cuban women are too. My mom was definitely one of those cute, like, my mom was jealous person. I think she still is. But I'm glad I didn't get that from my mom, because I don't know. I just don't care. Like, you ain't about to, if I have to sit there and call a guy and be feeling that type of way, and I'm way across the world, and I have to be telling you to go home and do, that's just too much. That's just too much. Like, I could care less, like, to be honest. But I guess that's just our culture. But it's just too much. Like, these females be like tripping, like, for no reason. I can understand if a female's all up in the guy's face or touching your man. I get it. Like, that's disrespectful. But if you just go into your buddy's house, or if she's video calling, she don't text, she just video calls him, and she'll be like, oh, where are you? And he'll show his camera. He'll be like, oh, I'm with Kyla, and I'm with, you know, Randy and Saeed. Like, he be sitting there, like, saying where he is, and it's the same people he's always with. You were with us, chick. You were with us when you came here. You were always here at the house playing dominoes. We were cooking together, doing everything. So why do you have, like, an issue? I don't know, but I don't know. People just be, I don't know, these females over here, I just be looking at them like saying, like, and they be saying the Dominican guys here are not good. I know you can't say all of them aren't good, but I be wondering why sometimes. I wonder why, like, he's probably left you for another female, because you be tripping. Like, no one don't want to hear that. Nobody don't want to come home every day and hear your mouth and hear you yelling. Like, that's just too much. Excuse me, guys. Okay, let me get back to the comments. Yeah, they not impressed because it's one of their family members. Who knows? I have no clue. Granny Mongo. How many times can you go to Times Square without it getting boring? Okay, Kim Patamore. That makes sense. Makes sense. I got you, but hey, Kings and Dreams. Kaylo K, how are you? Happy Father's Day. What time is it? I can still say Happy Father's Day to y'all. It's only 11:36 here in Dominican Republic. It ain't hit 12 yet. So, Yo Soy saying she jealous. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not a jealous person. Like I don't have that characteristic. I don't have that in my blood, thank goodness. Because a lot of people in my family are like that. Me and my sister are not jealous people. My grandmother, yes. My mother, yes. I remember her freaking calling my dad. My dad would get off of work like 10 o'clock. I remember my mom calling my dad and it'll be 10:05 and she'll be like, "Where are you at?" And I'm like, "God dang." Like it don't take 5 minutes to leave to walk out your job and get in the car and leave the base. Like calm down. Yeah, I'm glad that I just too much. Ralphie still being mean. Yes, look at my bruises from me fighting with him so early. Look. Yes, we got into he ain't here. He ain't here. He ain't nowhere around me. Nowhere. We got into it. Long story. At US Soy House. Cleavage alert. I know you guys see me keep fixing it. Excuse me. That's why I keep pinning it up like this because I don't know what's going on right now. Before I came on, it wasn't like this, but now they just like it's time to change. Like it's time to change out these clothes. They're like, okay, we're tired of being in here. Yes. Salute one community. How are you? Kalo K. But yeah, guys, yeah, it's been a crazy weekend. For y'all that are just coming in the chat, I will be renting the four wheelers this week. That's going to be something else. Pray for me. Pray I don't have a freaking accident because at first I was like, nah, I'm not going to be driving the four wheelers by myself. Like, I need to be on with someone. Now I'm like, nah, I want my own four wheeler because I ain't going to be on with no freaking Ralphie. I'm be on with anybody. Like, I just want everybody on my face. So I'm definitely going to take it into my own hands and get my own four wheeler and just follow behind everybody else. But it's cool because you get to rent them. It's $80. I was like, ooh, that's pretty expensive. But it's $80 for 12 hours. I was like, oh, you can't beat that. I think at first they said 100, but the guy is giving us like a good deal because they know a friend of the family knows the guy and he said 80 for 12 hours. So I think that's good. But I just need to make sure the weather is up to par that day because I'll be pissed if it rains and I won't get to go and enjoy the four wheeler. So we'll see how that goes. What else, guys? Yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to think what else to say to y'all besides get your passports. Besides get your passports and come here to DR. When community says salute to Sir Early and peace to the chat. I'm great. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm really happy to hear that. Kim Padamore says 12 hours. That's too. It is too long. That is long. I mean, because that's why I was like, where are we gonna put them if we don't ride them in 12 hours? And they said we could park them like at a family member's house. Like they have like a gated, garage basically, and we could park them in there. But I was like, unless we get up early and I don't know. I was shocked that you get to have them for 12 hours actually when he said that, but we'll see how it goes and what we could get into. Like you could ride them all in the street, which I do not want to ride them in the street because these people on these pasolas be making me nervous. Here, I've almost hit a few people in the car. Oh my God, they drive crazy. And the crazy thing is that here in DR, they do it in Puerto Rico too. They be driving like through the freaking red light. And so, that's the only thing that I cannot stand about this country is how they be driving. They have no road rules. Yeah, that's what I want to say. So when the light is green, right? When the light is green and you're driving to go straight, you have another a-hole on the opposite direction who's supposed to be stopping at the red light, a pasola, the person on the moto, and they're still driving. So you're about to like come into a head on, like a collision with them. It happens all the freaking time here. They said this month in July, there's been 786 accidents with those freaking bikes. Like with where a car or a bus or something has hit a person on the moto, on the pastola. I forgot what's going on right now. It's like a huge like thing that's going on here in this country about them. But I'm like, they need to figure something out because there's no road rules. Like we go through red lights, not when I'm driving. I never drive, but when I'm in the car with family, they go through red lights too. And when it's so nerve wracking because when I'm on the moto and you come up to a red light and it's green light, so people in the opposite direction are going, they still go. And I'm like, if I die over here because you are driving crazy, I'm gonna be pissed. Like I'm haunting you for the rest of my life. Like it's ridiculous. Like it's just no road rules. People don't care. Horses in the street, like running the like, oh, I'm gonna post my picture of me on the horse. I got on the horse this week. A horse in the neighborhood. Asked the guy, I was like, can I get on your horse? He was like, claro, claro. I was like, oh, thank you. He all gave me his hat to put on. I was like, I ain't want all that. I don't need to wear your hats just to ride your horse. Put on your little cowboy hat. But I got on the horse and he took me up and down the street. Didn't have to pay. I think he usually charges people. But yeah, I just wanted to get on the horse and have a picture. So if you follow me on IG, I have to post that picture. But yeah, I'm so sad. No more music, no more dancing. It's crazy. I wish like YouTube, I need to figure it out because some people on YouTube who have YouTube channels, they have music playing all the time. Like I follow some YouTubers, big YouTubers, and they play music. There's this one guy that always comes to DR, and he always be playing like the old school bachata hits on his channel. But he has like the name of the artist, and I don't know. I need to look into it for YouTube and see because, like I said, music is always playing here all the time, and it's hard to go live when there's music playing. Like it's hard. It's crazy. That's regular island in NYC driving. Well, I'm not used to it, Kim Pattamore, at all. But in New York, they don't have freaking Pasola bikes jumping in front of you and on your freaking back when it's crazy. And another thing that I don't like here, maybe it was God sent that I couldn't ship my car over here since it was over 5 years old, because you can't ship your car if it's 5 years old to DR. Another thing that irks me, even though I use a rental car, when people be leaning on your car, literally, like me walking out of the supermarket and it's somebody leaning on my car, talking, like having a conversation with another person. I'm like, excuse the fuck. Are you kidding me? Like just leaning on, and I'm talking about leaning, like arm on the car, like freaking the heel of his tennis shoe on my car, or little flip flops, chancletas. And I'm like, if you don't move away, and I just be looking. But when it be like family and stuff like that, they just be like, permiso. And I'm like, did you see him leaning on your car? You talking about permiso? You're not going to say anything else to him? Because to me, I'm like, that's just disrespectful. How you going to be leaning on somebody else's car? Like it's your car. Like that's like the 5th time that's happened since I've been here. And I'm like, why my car? Why not that freaking car over there? Why my car? Why when I come out, you leaning on the car? Like it just irks me. I know they be looking at me like, you need to calm down. But oh my God, I like to see Dominican people dancing. We do all the time. Like they're always dancing out here. But it's just, again, like the music. Because I would go live right away, Layla. Like I would go live right away to show you like everybody dancing in the street. You would love it. It's so much fun. And in the club, especially in the club, like that's where they be doing everything at. And I wanted to go live so bad. I went live on IG. There's a video up on my IG of me in the club. And you see some people, no. What happened was I went live on IG because I knew I couldn't do it on YouTube. I was live for about 30 minutes. No, it was less than 30 minutes. I'm going to give it like 15 minutes. I always said 30. And I was catching everything. People standing up on the little stage thing, and people were just getting it in with the music that was on. Then Instagram cut my video and said deleted. I said, what? It said deleted because there was music playing in the background. And it was a good video. Like, it was a good video. So I went live again. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, let me go live again. I went live again. there was still music, but they watch in a few days, they'll probably delete my video, because I noticed they do that like 3 weeks later, and they're like, oh, we have to delete your video because we went through it and it had music. It's so stupid. It's so annoying, because this is not a country where you could do a video or go live without music. It's just not, it's not possible. At least for me, it ain't. We get up, we go to sleep with music on, and we wake up with music on. So it's just not possible. That's why sometimes it's so difficult for me to go live, because everybody and their mama's blasting music. So it's crazy. Yes, we do Uber and DoorDash driver. Yeah. Here, Ken, you do it here? You do, I know I used to do Uber here, but I take it into my own hands to drive myself, because I don't like depending on people. So I'm like, let me just rent a car and I'm good. I know how to drive here, but I can't see your IG. It's private. You have to send me a request. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm trying to. You have to send me. Yeah, it is private, because I have some. Definitely have some stalkers. Let me see. I'm gonna put it in the chat. It's private for a reason. Some stalkers, guys. Let me see. Let me make sure this is right. So this is my IG. So if you guys are not following me, you can follow me. Like I said, if I'm not going live, it's usually I go quick, like do quick lives on Instagram. So too bad IG acts like YouTube. It's crazy, because before it didn't. Like I had videos from like years, like other times of me being here, and us in the disco, like everything. And then like it was like 4 of my videos deleted from IG, like from 2001, like, or 2009. Yeah, 2000, 2000 and 2000. Why am I saying 2001? 2021. 2021, 2020. Like they just deleted it. And I'm like, how are you going to delete something that was way back? And because y'all make this rule that no music now, y'all going to delete the video. Freaking crazy. But yeah, they did. It's ridiculous. No, the Ubers are on scooter. Tons of them in the streets in New York. Ah. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I don't have anything. Why I just start coughing like that? Hold on, guys. Let me put something in my mouth, because I don't know why I just start coughing like that. Like my freaking throat just start burning. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me for being rude. My face is all like, ooh, my eyes are all watering. I don't know what happened there. Like, give me a moment. But yeah, guys, I hope they change that one day also about the oh shoot. Hold on. Oh my god. It's tearing up this place. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm back. I didn't know they had that Kim Pattamore. I didn't notice that like when I went to New York before. I never noticed they had like scooters or anything like that. So excuse me. But yeah, guys, that's about all that's been going on here in DR. Weather has been crazy. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I wasn't gonna be on live long. I'm actually tired, because I just started eating something today. Like I said yesterday, I was really sick. Like I was throwing up every hour yesterday. Today's Sunday, yeah, because I went out Friday, might as well say Saturday morning, 1 o'clock, and I don't know what happened to me. But I was throwing up. I woke up throwing up at like 8 in the morning. Every hour I was throwing up. 8, 9, 10 until 12 o'clock. I could not eat anything. Like even if I smelled like food or anything, tostones especially, like I was like back in the bathroom throwing up. It was horrible. It was horrible. Like the worst, one of the worst times since I've been here. And I never get sick when I'm here. Not like that. Like I was freaking sick this weekend. But today I'm better. No alcohol. Solo jugo, only juice and water. Haven't really been eating a lot. Been eating candy though, like crazy. But I haven't like had an appetite to eat any food. So yeah. I was like maybe it was that stripper that got me sick on Friday. I don't know why I was so sick, but I'm good now. Everybody's out. I did not want to go out, especially with them fools. I'm definitely putting a hit out on Ralphie. So if anybody wants to be paid, so I was joking. I beat the mess out of him. I wish I could have got. I wish I could have went live with that, but I beat the mess. I mean, I have a few bruises, but I went at it with that fool. I went at it. He could not hold me back. Did everything. Bite marks, scratches, like everything. He was messing with me. I was not in the mood. He messed with me at the wrong time, and I had to go at him, like everything. He was screaming. His eyes were all freaking watery. I'm like, you could cry. You might as well just cry. Like, cry. Like, I just whipped the mess out of you. Like, cry. He was so mad. I was like, I told you not to mess with me. You be playing at the wrong time. I was not in the mood to play, and he did it. He did it. And just from him putting his finger in my face, and I just blew. I was like had to jump on him. So you guys won't be seeing his punk behind for a while. He is to be far away from me. He cannot come close to me at all. But he got his butt whooped. Like whooped. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. Um, so yeah, that happened. Oh, that was Thursday. We were at the club Friday. But he knows not to mess with me. I had to really show myself. I've never had to show that side of myself. It was crazy. My Dominican mom was standing there too, like, I feel sick. Oh my God, don't touch her. Don't touch her. Because he was screaming, ah, like I was twisting his pee. I was like twisting. I was biting him as I was twisting his pee. Like I was stomping him. I took this weight. Let me show y'all. Oh, I hit him in the I hit him in the head with this. I put it on everything. I promise to God, y'all. I did. I hit him in the head with that weight. He thought he was gonna have to go to the hospital. He twisted his wrist. I dislocated his wrist. It was bad. Like Thursday, we were throwing down. Like I was mad. I was mad. I was so mad. I was like, please don't mess with me. Like I'm just warning you. Like today's not the day. I was just tired. I had webinars and stuff will work. And he messed with me. Like if I warn you not to mess with me and please like leave me alone and you come at me, then I'm gonna come at you. And he saw Yo Soy Kyla, like period point blank. Wasn't nice. Sick of his shit. Excuse my language. Sick of it. Sick of it. Hey Terrell, what's going on? Terrell, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Have you seen there be like, Terrell, are you okay? What's going on? I hope you're good, Ravi. Come get your boy, Ravi Swells. Come get your boy. You better come save your best Dominican friend before he ends up on DR News. Be coming to a funeral. Who's Morena Cubana? That's me. That's my Bruce. That's my IG. Morena _ Cubana. That's my I was putting my IG in the chat. The last time he will mess with you, you will record. I'll have somebody record. If I can't go live, Layla, what I'll do is I'll have someone record it and then I'll just post the video on YouTube. But it was serious. Like I don't even think that was nothing. It wasn't nothing to stop and say, hey, get the camera, because I was screaming. It was ugly. Yes, of course I can, Terrell. Absolutely. Heavy. Yeah. Why you do that to Ralphie? You're supposed to do whatever he says.
Whatever, Kim Pettimore. That's a joke. That's definitely not true. Ralphie's annoying as hell. Like, he's annoying. I don't know why I'm coughing. Um, he's annoying. He don't know when to stop. Like, I like to play fight. I like to play fight. I like to wrestle. Like, you could body slam me, and I like that stuff. I like to be physical, like play around. But then when it's getting too much, and I'm like, okay, like let me get my breath back, and then we could play again later. And then you still do it, then I get, you're gonna get serious. You're gonna get mad. And he didn't expect that from me. Like, he didn't expect it. And I was like, are you gonna stop? Like, when I'm sitting there like punching him, like really hard, like here on the side of his head, like, are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop? And he's like, okay, yeah. And then you stop. And then I leave from him. I leave from the area, and he comes up behind me. Oh no. Like, it's not cool. It's not funny. Like, he just be doing too much. Working and yes, put the link in. Ah, you want to come up in here and speak, Terrell? Sure. Y'all come and get your boy Kim Pettimore next time you're here. He can roll out with you. Sending. He can hang out with y'all, cause I'm tired of him following me around these Dominican streets, tagging along with me when I want to be by myself and I got things to do. Like, it's like he has nothing to do. Like, none of them here have nothing to do. They get off of work and they come and look for me. And I'm like, I gotta work too. Like, y'all better go sit down somewhere. What do you want to do today? I don't want to do nothing. I want y'all to leave me alone. Like, please leave my vicinity. Like, please leave away from me. Dang, like freaking bugaboos. When I lived in the States, nobody was like coming knocking on my front door. What are you doing? Like, here, oh my God. Like everybody left everybody alone. I only had like 2 people who I would be around that came and knocked on my front door. Like, but here, like, they just show up. They just show up like at your front door and me trying to open the door. Like, first of all, you knock. Like, I'm not Dominican. At the end of the day, I'm American. Like, you're not gonna try and walk into my front door. Like, what the hell is y'all problem? Like, people be losing their mind. Then I have to show myself, and then they think that I be like a bitch, and it's not about me being a B. It's just respect. Like, respect. It's about respect. Like, I know y'all walking out of each other's house. At my Dominican family's house, they have their door open 24/7. People just walk in and out their house. Like, it's no like knock knock. Hey, can I come in? Not here. They just walk in the house and be like, Kayla, okay. And I'm like, I be standing right there in my towel. Sometimes I'm in my thong and my freaking bra. And I be like, excuse me. Like, no one's here. It's just me. Like, what do you want? Oh, I'm looking for Ralph, or I'm looking for Ambiotis, or I'm looking for Randy. They ain't here. Don't be walking up in here. Like, people are crazy. And I be standing just like this, like in my tower, in my bra. And I just stand there. I don't be like, oh my God. Like, I just be standing like, are you serious? Like, don't be walking up in here. And I be telling my Dominican mom, like, you don't let people respect your house because people, okay, so let me show y'all something. Cause I'm at their house now. They have since it was Father's Day today. Oh, happy Father's Day. It's about to be 1 minute before it's 12. So okay, no one's here. Gracias, adios. Dios. Hold on, I'm trying to find the light. Okay. So they have this little vape thing here. Okay. And so the boys, they sell vape stuff. Okay. The vape stuff and liquido, they call it. So turn off this light. Go back in here. So people, they come here to buy that. Like, people go crazy over that stuff. I don't know why, because there's so many people here in DR that sell that shit. Oh, excuse my language. Why am I cussing? There's so many people here in DR that sell that liquid stuff. So I don't know why they. But anyways, they get like a lot of people come and buy it from them. Okay, so you see what time it is right now? It's 12. My Dominican mom is in the other room sleeping. I'm here. I didn't want to go out with any, like, everybody's out right now drinking and partying. I don't want to be bothered. So I'm chilling. Oh God. And I think asshole just walked in the door. I don't know why he's here. Glad I came in here before he came in here. Just heard him open the door. But anyway, um, so um okay, so she's in her room sleeping, right? She's in the room sleep. And her window is facing like the front of the house. So what she does is, or what people do, they will come knock on her door at this time is 12. She's sleeping, and to buy freaking liquid for their vape. And I'm like, what? They come and they'll knock on her window and be like, "Senora, senora," like they want liquid, and I have to open the door and I'd be like, "She's sleeping, like she's sleeping right now," and they just be looking at me like, "So," and I'm like, I'm not waiting, I'm not selling, I'm not about to take their money and give them no like vape oil. It's just disrespectful to me. It's just disrespectful, and I be telling her, and I'm like, if you're sleeping, y'all need to put like a sign on the door and be like, after this time, we're not selling vape oil, the liquido. Like, no. And she just be getting up at like one, it'd be like 1 and 2. And I'd be like, oh hell no. Like that's so disrespectful. But then again, I'd be like, do y'all need the money that bad? Because I know they don't have a lot. Like they don't have a lot. They don't have a lot. They don't have nothing really. But I'm like, do you need like those little bit of pesos that bad? And she's like, no. And I'm like, then why don't you just say after this time, like I'm sleeping? If Ralph and them aren't here, that's different, because they be up until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But like, she's an older person. And for these young kids, like young kids to be coming knocking on a window and saying, I need vape oil, I'd be like, hell no. And I'd be like, no, like, no, she's sleeping. Like, come back tomorrow. I just tell them in Spanish, like, come back tomorrow. Like, she can't get up right now. She's asleep. She's asleep. They just be looking at me with the stank face. And I'm like, whatever, like, goodbye. Ralph be blocking. Always. He's freaking annoying as hell. He just came in and he just left, punk ass. I should put I should put something in front of the door. I should. Oh, he's just so freaking annoying. Translation: don't be a simp. If I want you, you'll know. Facts, kings and dreams. That is what it is. What's popping? Profe Don Omar. Hello, Kalo K. Everything's good. Everything is better now. I'm good now. Would I get along with your family? Terrell, everybody gets along with them. I think it's just when it's family, it's just different. Family it's different when it's family. But like I said, yeah, you'll get along with them. To answer your question, yes, you would. Let the war begin. It's freaking crazy. Like it's freaking crazy. And then what else happened? Let me tell you guys what else happened. What else? Let's talk bad about Ralphie tonight. Let's talk about Ralphie's punk behind. What else happened? Oh God. Come here, Ralphie. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Con tu pasola. Where is he? Dang it. Name. Rahu. Hold on, guys.
God's gonna strike me down. So I was sitting up here talking shit about Ralphie, and he almost died tonight. He sorry guys, I was on hold because I had to put my phone down and go in the other room. A car hit him on his Pasola. So we were sitting here talking about that, which is crazy. We were sitting here talking about that. His Pasola is cracked in the middle. He flew off. He's like bleeding here, on his arm there, on his leg. He's fucked up. Excuse my language. I don't want to go put the camera on him. The messed up thing is I was talking bad about him, and he came in here because I heard him come in here, and then he left. I heard him come in. I was like, oh gosh, it's Ralphie. Like, he better not come bother me. And then I heard him walk out the door. He wasn't even gone that long. He came in. I showed y'all the vape stuff. He came in and then he left again, and he got hit. A car hit him. Long story short, I wish I could show y'all him. He's like laid out on the bed. He's like, my body's just hurt. I was like, you need to go to the hospital. Like, he's bleeding everywhere. Hold on. You know what? Karma's a bitch. You know why Karma's a bitch? It's because, did I show y'all what he did to me when we were fighting this week? Look at my bruises. That shows you that when you're not nice to other people and you do things to piss people off, and even today, like today was Father's Day, and I'm like, why are you leaving with your friends when this is like a family function? Like, Pop, your father's here, like everybody's here, like drinking, and you want to go out with your friends. Like, this is supposed to be a family function. Like, I went to the store, me and mommy cooking. I went and brought Brugal, and you talking about you going to the other side of La Vega with your friends to go drink at the Comago, and you're not spending family time with everybody playing dominoes and stuff like that. See, when you don't do good things, then good things don't happen for you. He could have lost his life. I don't want y'all sitting in the chat saying, dang, Kyla, like, you're a bitch. Like, it's not about me being a bitch. I went and checked up on him. Like, are you okay? Do you need anything? I have Advil. Do you need Advil? He don't want that. He's sitting in the room feeling sorry for himself. He could have died, but gracias a Dios, he didn't. But you know, it's like you got to sit back and think. And I'm like, are you drunk? Because he was drinking today. He said he's not drunk. He was by himself. Because I was like, where are your friends at? And he was like, I was by myself. I don't know. Homeboy just is everywhere. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you. Your fucking bike is like freaking broke in the front. Blood's on the bike. If I would go turn on the light, but I just don't want him like have my phone and be like, look, y'all, I'm talking to y'all. I'll show you guys the bike. Don't worry, I'm gonna show y'all. This guy, he's like, no, I'm not drunk. Maybe he's not. I don't know how much he's been drinking, but he's just fucked up. Excuse my language. It's just everywhere, and he's just laying there. And I'm like, you need to get up and do you have something to put on you? And he's just like, no. So whatever. But what I'm saying is, you know, when you be acting a fool and you be walking around acting stank, because I got into it with him today, and I was like, you're selfish. Like, you're being selfish. Like, mommy wants us all at the house together. Like, it's Father's Day, and you like, oh, no me importa, no me importa. Like, I'm going to go drink with my friends. See, look what happened. Because you didn't care about nobody but yourself. And so look what happened.
Like, God forgive me for talking mess about him, because that's just crazy. I was talking mess about him. I was like, let's talk bad about Ralphie tonight. And then all of a sudden the door opened and he peeked in. And I was just like, Like, you don't understand English. Tune in tomorrow, guys. No Ken Pettimore. I wasn't gonna leave. Y'all. Same time, same channel. Let me go check on him real quick. Hold on, guys. I don't even know what to say, y'all. I don't even know what to say to him. This is awkward. Because I'm on live trying to talk to y'all, and then shit happens while I'm on live with y'all. I don't know what to say to him. He's hobbling around. He's outside, like sitting outside like this. Like, you know how you like have your, like you sit like he's sitting like that. Ain't nothing I can do. Dude is out of control. Like, you almost lost your life. Freaking car. We were just the crazy thing is we were just talking about that on my life, how they've been 760 something accidents here from cars hitting Pasolas, and he got hit tonight. He's lucky he said his hat, because he had on a hat, like not like a regular like a hat, a regular like New York hat. No, it was a Lakers hat. And he said that the front of the rim saved his head from hitting the cement. I don't know how that happened, but he said it's like it protected his head. He said if he didn't have on a hat, he probably would have been done. I don't know, guys. It's crazy. Oh well, like life goes on. And he's sitting there looking at his bike, feeling sorry for his bike, and I'm like, fool, like you're alive. Like, stop worrying about the fucking bike. You're sitting there looking at your bike, like, oh, this is expensive. This is gonna be expensive to fix. Are you fucking kidding me? You got hit by a car, and you sitting there worried about your bike. So that's why I was like, I don't even have nothing to say. Layla, you don't have to apologize. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, get your shit. It's like, get yourself together. You should have been here. If your ass wouldn't have left with your little friends, and his friends weren't even with him. I don't know where his friends were. He wasn't far from the house. But if you would have stayed here like the rest of us tonight and sat there and played dominoes and just chilled out and drank at home and stopped being with your freaking friends in the street, you wouldn't have got hit by a car tonight. It wouldn't have happened. I don't mean to sit here and talk shit about him. I checked up on him. He's alive. He's good. He don't want me to give him no Advil. I was like, do you want to go to the hospital? He's in pain, like desperate pain. I'm not about to go sit outside and put my arm around Ralphie and be like, oh, pobrecito. Like, estoy aquí. You know, I'm here for you. Like, if I went and woke up mommy would have been pissed off right now too. Like, I have nothing to say. Like, think about, like, you did it to yourself. Hey, Royal is loyal. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Sorry, he got kids. No, Layla, but he should have been home with all of us. Like, you have, like, my Dominican mom, she's remarried. Well, she's not married. You know, here in Dominican Republic, they'd be like, él es mi esposo or ella es mi esposa, but ain't no ring, ain't no paperwork. Like, you didn't get married, but that's what they just consider. They don't say novia and novia. When they've been together with a person or they're serious with a person, they say esposo. Anyways, she's been with this guy for like over 20 years. Her new husband, her new man. But their father, he's always over here with us too. So it was like everybody. Like, it was Father's Day. Like, usually you see everybody on this street with their families. Like, they're having a cookout, not a barbecue, but like food, the music's playing, everybody's in the street. It's family time. You always with your stupid ass friends. Excuse my language, but he's always with his friends. And his friends don't have a mother. His friends don't have a father. Some of us don't have mothers and fathers. They're just out in the street, like, just drinking. That's all they do here. They wake up and they drink, and it's like, you be walking around asking for 50 and 100 pesos, his friends, but y'all ain't working or trying to do anything with yourselves. Like, all you want to do is sit down in front of the Colmado and drink a freaking Presidente. Like, go do something with yourself. And then just like this Friday, like, yeah, I'm about to rant. Yo soy Kyla's rant tonight. Rant, happy Monday. It's Monday. Rant Monday. Because now I'm getting pissed. Okay. So we go out to the club on Friday. When I just told you guys about my story with the club, we go out to the club. Everybody and their mama be wanting to jump in my rental car to go to the discoteca, right? I already figured this out. Like, I've been coming to DR almost 5 years in September. September will be 5 years that I've been coming here to the DR. And what I found out, what I noticed when I would come here and visit and I would go to the club is all the little friends would all jump in the car. So I'm like, oh, y'all can come to the discoteca. Yeah, we going to the discoteca. Okay. We get to the discoteca. Obviously, we in VIP. We get our little VIP booth at Gozamba. And they bring out the Brugal and the apple juice, like the bottle. Or the Johnny, is it Johnny Walker, Johnny Black? Something like that. I don't drink that, but I know that they like that here. So they bring that out, right? When the bill comes, guess who everybody's looking at when the bill comes? Me, obviously, right? Of course. Me. Because none of you fucking assholes are not working. Excuse my freaking language. But I don't know him. I don't know this friend. I don't know this friend. But everybody's looking at me. I'm telling y'all, I EITCH. Do you think I went into my purse and pulled out my pesos and put on the table for everybody? Some of them do work. Some of them work at the Comado. And other, I don't know what that one. But do you think I was like, he, I got it? Like, I don't know. I looked at them and I said, where's your money? I don't even, Prince, I don't even care if it was 5 pesos. I don't even kiss his friends here. I don't even care if it was 5 pesos. Contribute something. Yo ass got in the car and you come, but it's like that here. Like that's how they are. Like, like it's just the culture. Like I was like, okay, maybe I'm like doing too much. Maybe I'm being like mean, but I'm just because you know in the States when everybody goes out to the club, you ain't gonna be one paying the bill for alcohol for everybody, right? Yes or no? Like we don't do that. We be like, oh, let me put in some money because you know you guys got this bottle of whatever Patron or whatever. Like we put in money, but here I notice they don't do that. But some of them be having like 200 peso in their freaking pocket, 300. Y'all are men. I'm a grown ass woman, and y'all are men. And you telling me that none of y'all are pulling out pesos to go towards this bottle of Brugal and apple juice and mind you, not even just the alcohol, but the freaking hookah that whoever at this table ordered too. And y'all think Kyla is about to put money down on y'all mofos? Ha ha ha. Like y'all got the freaking wrong one. And you guess what? I was like, I guess we just gonna be sitting. I'm paying my half. And I could get up and leave because at the end of the day, that's my rental car outside, not y'all. Like I'm gonna pay my half and I'm rolling out. Like y'all better find some money. Like I be a bitch. The first time I came here, I didn't. I was like, oh, I'll pay for all y'all. But then it was like the same people trying to roll out with us. Oh, you're so Kyla's here in DR. Ah, we going to the discotheque. We going here. Hell no. Like no, I'm not doing that. Like people be trying to get over. Like y'all gotta be careful. Like I know there's like a lot of people that warn y'all about that when you come to DR. More so with the females. Like be careful with the females lying about, you know, my mother is sick or my baby is sick or something like that. I know it's two different situations, but like I don't play that. I'm not nice when it comes to that because people be knowing what the hell they be doing. And I'm not the one. I'm not Dominican at the end of the day. Like I understand they're nice. Like people come over here and my Dominican mom, like they'll come over here and visit like the family. Like friends. These are like boys in the street. Like just come in, be like, hi. And then she'll be like, oh, do you want some food? And I'd be like, say what? Like I just stood up and cooked with you, and you just giving out food like that. So I had to learn like that's just the culture. That's what they do here. Like I can't be coming here and be telling people don't be sharing your food with people because that's just how they are. Even if you go buy like a bottle of Brugal from the Colmado and you sit in the neighborhood, you ain't gonna say, "Oh, I bought this bottle. Like I'm not sharing with y'all." They share everything here. They share everything. But my thing is like just the respect. And some of them don't know. Like it's just the respect that I'm driving to the club. You rolling with me to the club. But not only I'm driving like 30, almost 40 minutes to the club, you can't pull out 10 or 20 freaking peso to contribute to this freaking alcohol that I just like got for all of us. But y'all sit there and drink it up. I only have like 2 freaking sips. Y'all sitting there drinking up and asking for a second bottle, and y'all think I'm gonna pay for it? Like y'all could kiss it. Like bitch. I just don't let people run over me. Like I know, and like they don't roll out with us now. If we do roll out to the club, like we rolled out to the club on Friday, I was like, "You got money? Oye, tú tienes dinero? Tú tienes dinero? ¿Cuánto? ¿Cuánto tú tienes? You know, how much do you have? ¿Cuánto tú tienes?" Okay, that's good. Like we be sitting there adding up our little pesos before we roll to the club. Like you are not rolling with me and then gonna sit there with a freaking face. And the family be doing that too. We be in the club and the bill comes. I'm like, okay, this bill says it's 2,000. No, how much was our bill on Friday? They say that the discotheques in La Vega are cheaper than Santiago, Santo Domingo. They're like, it's so cheap here. And I be asking, I'm like, okay, if we're in VIP, how much is the Brugal? They're like, okay, the Brugal is like 1,000 pesos. I'm like, okay, like close to $20, probably a little bit less. Okay, 1,000 pesos for the Brugal along with the apple juice. And I'm like, okay, VIP, we'll just get a regular table. We ain't gotta be in freaking VIP. Like, it looks like VIP all in the whole freaking club when it's not even VIP. And like, who cares as long as we have somewhere to sit? So, okay, I'll be like, okay, 1,000 pesos for that. Who are any of y'all smoking hookah? Oh, it's just you smoking hookah, then you need to pay for the hookah because I don't smoke the hookah. I don't do that. I vape. I have my own vape. I don't do the hookah. I just don't like doing the hookah. Yeah, and it's in even so this Friday, my brother, Randy, my Dominican brother, he works, he has a good job here. He makes about a little less than 500 a month, which is good here. He does construction. That's like a good job here for like a Dominican like to make for income wise. And when the bill came, they because I was like, how much is it for here in La Vega? They're like, it will be like a little bit over 1,000 peso. All right, cool. So we have our money together. So when it was time to go and we got the freaking bill, it was like 2,000 peso and something. I'm like, y'all said it was like 1,000 peso. So where did the 2,000 and something peso come in? Because that's not what you told me. I asked y'all to make sure that everybody had enough money. Okay. And y'all said that. So they're like, oh, it's 2,000. And so I'm looking around the table and I'm like, okay, you put, where's your money, Randy? Like you make more money than anybody at this table besides me. Like obviously I make more than you, but where's your money? How much money did he put in? I mean, that's all that he had in his wallet. I saw him take it out, but I'm like, why is your ass here with us? Why are you here at the club? And I asked him that. And I know that was just like wrong. I'm like, ¿Por qué tú aquí con nosotros? Like, why are you here with us if you can't afford to put money towards the alcohol? And he was just quiet. And then he had like a mad face. I'm like, that's like so, I was like, that's so like disrespectful. Like that's so disrespectful. If you can't afford to come freaking drink at the club, you better go sit your ass like in front of the house and drink some Presidente. Don't be rolling out to the club and trying to have fun if you can't. Okay. Let me read y'all comments. I'm in my feelings tonight. I'm pissed. I'm annoyed. That fool in the other room almost freaking died. Like, I am annoyed. Hey, Jaws. How are you this evening? Excuse my ranting, Jaws. This was not supposed to be the live for me ranting and bitching. Excuse my language, but it just things just spiraled out of control tonight. Like I'm telling you. Men, if a woman has pity for you, you'll never get no pussy. You need to maintain frame. Unless she's your girlfriend and or wife, then you'll get a pass. But don't let it be a habit. Facts, Kings and Dreams. Listen to Kings and Dreams. It's true. Like, don't be pitying like anybody. Like, don't pity anybody. Cierra la puerta. Don't pity anybody here because they be knowing what they doing. And my thing is, like Kings and Dreams is obviously referring to the women. I'm just referring to anybody in general. Friend, whether you're a friend or family do you dirty too. Just saying. My thing is that dang it, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. My thing is, what would y'all be doing if I wasn't here? And I asked him that. If I wasn't here, would y'all still be going to the club? If I was here, would y'all be going to Puerto Plata? Would y'all be going to the beach today? Or y'all just going? Obviously, I'm going. So they're like, oh, everybody wants to come and enjoy the day at the beach too. But it's just like, if I wasn't here, what you would do? Because Dominicans know how to freaking hustle here. They hustle. They know how to make, if they really want to make money, even if they can't go find a job, like they know how to make money. They know how to hustle. So my thing is don't be coming with a crybaby ass story to me about you don't have this and that, because I hear that a lot. And I got into it with my brother today, talking about, you know who I'm talking about. I got into it with him today because we were in the store early this morning shopping, like buying food, because today was Father's Day. So I'm like, I want to make this. Mommy's gonna make this. Let me go get mommy some sugar, some eggs, so she can make this and that. I be telling her what to make and she makes it. Anyways, we go in there, right? And we're grocery shopping. And what was it? I was like, oh, the kids need juice. And he was like, they always drink up the juice. Like, you only need to buy one thing of the juice. And I was like, no, just buy two. Like, it doesn't matter, just buy two. And we started arguing. And then he was like, you know what? I'm not even getting the juice. And then he went to go put the juice back on the shelf. And I said, first of all, mofo, whose money is this? It ain't your money. He got mad. He was like, you're always throwing like money up in my face and say, but my thing, if I'm grocery shopping, who are you to tell me what I cannot buy? Right, y'all? Am I right or am I wrong? And it's not throwing money. Like, I know you don't have money like that, but it's not, I'm not throwing that in your face. Like, oh, you broke nigga. Like, you don't have money. Like, I have, like, I didn't say that. My whole point was, how are you going to tell me that I can't buy 2 containers of juice? At the end of the day, are you paying for the juice or am I paying for the juice? Y'all get me? But he got in his feelings like I was being disrespectful, as to say, you ain't got no money. I wasn't even saying that. It was just the whole point. If I want the damn juice, put the damn juice in the cart. Don't take the juice out the cart, because you ain't the one paying for these groceries at the end of the day. I wanted to come grocery shopping. Your ass could have stayed at the house. Like, at the end of the day, I didn't tell you, oh, come with me to the store. Y'all got me? So how are you to tell me what I can and cannot buy? Like, that shit's annoying. People don't even do that when I'm in the States and tell me what I can. I'm a grown-ass woman. Like, you're not going to tell me that I can't buy juice for the kids. Like, are you freaking kidding me? So then he got all in his feelings. Oh, like, you always throw that in my face. Like, that, because you be telling me what I should, or what I can and can't do with my money. If I'm in the club and I want champagne, don't tell me that champagne is $40. You're not getting that. Whose fucking money is this? Excuse my language, guys, but it's annoying. This is like stuff that irks me, like stuff that really irks me. It's in my purse. I'm going to the cash register and I'm handing the lady or the man my money. Like, you ain't handing them shit. Like, you're just here, like, pointing stuff out for me. Or should we make this, or should we do this? Like, I don't know. Kyla's completely turned off. He needs to go to the hospital. He ain't gonna go to the hospital. It's dangerous. You never know. I lost my cousins like that. He thought he was okay and then he died. I'll see what I could do when I get off this live. But if he ain't gonna go, Layla, then there ain't nothing I can do. He's hard-headed. He's stubborn. And that's what I told him today. I was like, you're very freaking stubborn. Like, he's stubborn. Yeah, I've been back here, Kid Patamore. He got in an accident. A car hit him. I'm good, Terrell. I'm just venting. I'm just annoyed, but I'm good. They're in that room, man. May I ask a question? Hi, Dennis Strong. Yes, of course you can ask a question. What mean colmado? Colmado is like the corner store. So, Layla, how they have like stores, like a tienda, like an actual like grocery store. The colmado is like there's a colmado 2 doors down from the house. So you could go to the colmado. People go there to buy like 2 Pampers for their baby. You could go there and buy like 1 cigarette. You could go there and buy soda, rice, sugar. Oh, they got fruit at the colmado. It's like a little mini grocery store, pretty much. Gringo pays. Yeah, pretty. But you know what, Kim Patamore, when the family comes here from Florida, like their sister, my Dominican sister, she lives in Jersey. So when she comes here from Jersey, it's the same thing with her. Like, it's just not with me, it's with family too, because they don't have it like that. So it's just like, Natalie's here. Natalie's gonna get this. We're gonna go to the club. We're gonna get this, and we're gonna get this. Like, me and her be like, okay, we're gonna go to a resort. I'll pay for mommy. I'll pay for Poppy. I'll pay for like mommy and Poppy on my tab. Brand Ralph on your tab. Like, she'll pay for her brothers. I'll pay for mommy and Poppy. And then that's how we do it when they're here, because they don't got it like that. Like, when we go to a resort, and then I get discounts since I'm a travel agent. So I get discounts anyways at the resorts, but that's just how we do it. So it's just with everybody. Like, they don't do anything until family comes here and is with them, because they don't have it like that to do anything. Like, a Dominican's income here, they make about for a monthly income is like 200 and something a month. That's a Dominican income. Google it. And it's true. My mommy's husband is a lawyer, and y'all wouldn't believe how much I don't know why I got these freaking sunglasses on. Y'all wouldn't believe how much he makes a month as a lawyer here. He don't make nothing. I'm like, dang, like, you might as well go out and you might as well put in and work at the freaking strip club. You'll make more. But he's a lawyer and he don't make no good money. Like, it's crazy. What is better, Presidente or Bohemia? Ooh, good question, Dennis. I like both. I'm gonna say Presidente. I'm gonna go with Presidente. I pay for everything. Not me, Kings and Dreams. Not me. Drop the link. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody could come up here and talk. Presidente or Bohemian? Yeah, Presidente. Oh, okay. Kim Pattamore. Kim Pattamore answered your question. Hold on, let me put the link in the description. I ain't got nothing else to say. After this live, I'm gonna go take me a cold shower because that's all they have is cold water. I'm going to bed. Bohemia is what you drink when you don't. Bohemia is what you drink when you don't have enough to buy Presidente. Those dudes are trifling. Men, do not let a woman drive to the club, especially if you're interested in. Hold your own. I don't mind driving people to the club, Kings and Dreams. Are you talking about me? I don't want to ride in the car with them fools. Like, I'd rather be behind the wheel because they be driving crazy here. Hello, I've seen 2 kids in the DR share a lollipop. I've never seen that, but I believe it. VIP can be cheap for us there. The thing is it sounds like they wanted to drink but not chip in. Facts, Jaws. Cierra la puerta. Cierra la puerta. Facts, Jaws. That's the thing. I don't even care if you have I don't care if you have 5 pesos in your wallet. It's just the respect to be like, okay, I'm here and I'm drinking alcohol with y'all. Let me chip in and do something. But like I said, it's like they don't know how to do that. I don't know anybody here who does that. Apparently, Bohemia is higher. I don't know. Hey, Kings and Dreams. Hey, Terrell.
Hello, how are you?
What's going
How are
on? What's
you?
going on? Can you hear
Excuse
me?
my venting. Yep, I hear you good.
All
Ain't been
right,
on
no echo, right?
I don't hear an echo.
Okay, cool. All right, just wanted to make sure.
No, you're good. Go ahead and speak. I'm just looking at the comments. Go ahead and speak. Well, everybody's Kings and Dreams. Shout out to Kings and Dreams that's here on my panel. Definitely go and subscribe to Kings and Dreams channel. He's a traveler, just like I am. Kings and Dreams, before we get into discussion, can you tell everyone in the chat about yourself?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I'll go by the name of Kings and Dreams. So my content is about travel and manosphere, woman's sphere content. So kind of think of the late great Kevin Samuels with a twist, with an airplane. So that's how I would like to kind of break it down.
All right. Sounds good. And where can everyone follow you at?
Everyone can follow me. The name Kings and Dreams, as you see it is KING, the letter Z, N, and then Dreams with a Z. You can follow me on my YouTube channel, and then also you can follow me on Instagram. Both names are spelled the same.
Yep. Hit his IG up also. I'm glad that you put that out there because I always forget to say my IG all the time. I just be like, yeah, follow me on my channel, but I'm like, I forgot my IG too.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I was over there. Yeah, I was talking in the chat though. I don't know if you got a chance to see my most recent comment.
Let me see. Kings and Dreams Alpha, basically the one that says basically a beta male who wants to be an alpha.
Yeah. So what that means is a blue pill alpha. What that means is that a man who tries to portray himself as an alpha, but he's actually a beta male. He's a confident guy, but he just doesn't know how to carry the alpha male mentality, if that makes sense.
Mm.
So like, okay, like a man that is considered like machismo, like how the
Mm-hmm.
Latin, Latin, the Latinas would say machismo,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know, just like like really overbearing, kind of like where you at, what you doing, and clocking you all times of the day. Like, no, that's not alpha mentality. Because if you have alpha mentality, like you don't need to clock where your girl is at.
Facts. Facts. And but the females be doing the same thing here, Kings and Dreams. It's not just the men. Like the females are just as bad as the men. Sometimes I feel
Well,
like the females are even worse sometimes, but
That's the
well,
that's
I
just
first.
what I
can't.
see. I'm living it. I'm around it. I'm not around any expats. Just to let all you guys know in the chat, I don't live around any American people. I am in a Dominican community. I speak Spanish only every single day. Like it's nice to come on YouTube and sit here and speak English. Nobody here speaks English to me. Like I don't speak English whatsoever on a day-to-day basis.
Why you
So
don't live by any expat?
I don't want to, Terrell, to be
Well,
honest.
okay, so
I don't want to live near any I didn't move to a Latin American country to be living in an American community. You know what I mean? Just like I've lived in Italy, I've lived in Germany before after I left England, and I lived in a German neighborhood. I didn't live on the Air Force Base around a whole bunch of Americans. I lived in the German communities. I mingled with the German people. Like that's how you get to know the culture. That's how you get to know the language. You know, when you're just
right,
around Americans, I'm around Americans every single day, like being on a military installation. So I feel like when you move to a foreign country, you should be around the local people more. And that's what I said when I come here. I mean, I knew Spanish before I came here anyway, but it's like I
right,
don't want to go live up in the North Coast around a whole bunch of American people. And then if you guys see on other platforms, like that's when the drama and stuff starts too. Like I'm not moving to an island to be around drama and all that type of stuff that you go through in the United States. Like no, like I'm very happy. I'm very comfortable living in the Dominican community. Like I prefer it like that,
Well, I
especially like
know,
yeah.
I know we allow foreigners when they come to America, they stick together and kind of live among each other.
That's true, but I don't know. I guess because Terrell also my nationality. I mean, I am Hispanic descent. So
Yep.
for me, it is me just, get like my Spanish being better, and I don't know, just being around the culture more. Like I just prefer it that way. Like I just feel I like it like that. Not saying I have American friends in Santiago, Terrell. Don't get me wrong. I have a good friend named Elosina who's American. Her husband's American. I do know Americans in the city, but I'm not around them like on a day-to-day basis. I'm majority of the time I'm around my family, to be honest, Terrell. But
But but I don't blame you
yeah,
because American culture is toxic.
yeah, and not with everyone, but you see it on in YouTube, Terrell. I know you see like the drama and people be having drama like in other countries and stuff like that. Not saying that would happen with me, but I'm more so like around my family than anybody else.
Oh,
So
I'm thinking of a person right now that they talk about him all over YouTube and his name getting dragged.
mm, mm,
You know who I'm talking about, right?
I think so.
who are you
I think
talking
so.
about?
I think so because there's a few people's names who's been being dragged around
Wait,
YouTube lately, Terrell.
wait. Terrell, is this person alive or has this person passed?
Oh, this person alive. He's young and he always does.
Oh, okay. I thought that you were talking about KS. Okay, you're talking about somebody else.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I may not be too familiar with the person that you're referring to, but you know, well, what I will say is that like I don't know the whole situation, Kyla. What ended up happening, but I got the gist of it, and so my comments in the chat were in reference to what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm. Like when me going to the club and
Yeah, like I mean, you and I have had conversations offline, and you know how I feel. Like like the man should pay for everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have had that conversation. You and I have gone like back and forth about that. Kings and drinks. Excuse me, guys.
Yep.
That is true. But I understand the circumstances here. Obviously, it's different here. I know a lot of people here don't have like the money like that. But my thing that I was just saying, if you can't like afford something, then you shouldn't go to a location where you can't contribute to anything. But my thing
Right.
is that that's not how they think here. They don't think like that. That's not how they were like raised. Oh, make sure you contribute. Make sure you everybody before we go out with Kyla to the club, make sure y'all have some money. Like it's be respectful and give her money. It's not
Yeah.
like us. And
Yeah.
that's another thing that I have to realize is that it's cultural differences. Our culture is not the same as the culture here in Dominican Republic. And that's another thing and I hear people who have been living overseas for a long time, and even me, I should know better, that you can't come to Latin America or any country with that like American mentality. Ella preocupada de aquí. Muy ocupada. Instead, y a persona aquí en YouTube dice, tú necesitas.
What happened?
Hello.
Wow.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to know what he just came up and told? No, Ralphie. Ralphie, mira tu cuerpo. En serio.
Is it a prank?
Mírame. En serio. Ahora. He just came in the room and said, "Let's go to the Discord."
Wow. Now was this so this Ralphie guy, like, have you guys dated or?
No.
They're more like brothers and
Mira, it's
sisters.
Ralphie aquí. Ralphie, dile hola.
Hola. Hello.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Qué lo que? ¿Todo bien? ¿Y tú?
Mira el cuerpo.
Ah, sí. Okay, entiendo.
Like everywhere in the bike. Now I could show him. But no, like me, see, familia, todo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, family until it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all related by blood?
Married into the family.
Yeah.
My brother married into so family's family, yeah.
Nah. Come on, man.
What do you mean, come on?
You know what I mean.
It ain't blood. At the end of the day, I'm not Dominican. I'm Cuban.
No. I wasn't coming at you.
When a family member marries into another family, your family with them too. It's my brother.
Yeah, no, I get you. I wasn't coming at you though. I wasn't coming at you.
I was like, when you said "come on, man," I'm like, no one ain't gotta sit here and lie. You want to?
No. Be cool.
No,
I wasn't coming at you.
Ralphie was on my boy BLB.
Nah, I wouldn't come at you online anyway. I wouldn't do that.
It was just when you said,
nope.
I thought because BLB wanted to know too. I came on here, Kings and Dreams, and I was talking about a situation about him too. And
okay.
I don't know if you were in the comments that time.
No, I don't think so.
What had happened to me, I'm just telling you the scenario. What had happened was I put on a dress one day. We weren't going out to the club. I just put on a dress one day.
Okay.
And he told me, "You're not leaving the house like that." And I looked at him and I said, "Excuse me?" And I was talking about this on my live. I was like, you guys, do you think this like skirt is short? Like I was like literally like standing up like this, and I was like, excuse me, guys.
Thirst
I was
trapping.
like, do you guys think? And I was turning around. I was like, do you guys think like this skirt is short? Yada yada. And I was like,
Of course, you know the guys on your channel gonna be like, yeah, wear it.
To be
No,
honest,
but
I usually love women with
But what
pants on.
happened was BLB, he came back and he watched my live. He wasn't watching the live at that time. So he called, he sent me the link and he's like, I need you to come on my live. I have a couple of questions for you. So I sent him the link to my live and we got on the live and he was like, where's Ralphie at? And I was like, he's in the next room. And he's like, I have some questions for him because when you were on live the other night, he was saying, I saw.
He saw what? Hello? Hello?
She froze up.
Oh,
She should be coming back
Kyla.
up soon.
Yeah.
That he said you couldn't leave.
Yeah. You cut out for like a good 5-6 seconds though. Hello? Hey, Kyla.
Can
Kyla.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Hold on. I don't know
yeah.
why
We hear
the-
you now. Yeah, you had cut out for 5 or 6 seconds though.
And it shows I'm like in the other one. I don't know how to take that off. It's the Dominican internet. But no, Kings and Dreams, what happened was BLB wanted to talk to Ralphie because he was like, a guy who acts like that is because he's with a girl. He was like, is what's going on with you and Ralph? I was like, that's my family. Like, it's nothing. So he was like, because BLB speaks fluent Spanish. He was like, I don't want you to jump in and say nothing. Just hand the phone or whatever you're on to Ralphie. So I let him take over. I was like, here, Ralphie. I was like, Ralphie, BLB. I know you don't know BLB, but he wants to ask you some stuff in Spanish. He was asking him all types of questions, like, who he can, it's me, family, what type of females? And he was just talking about the females, just so people would get the gist, because that's what people, because I'm always with him, so they're like, do you Dominican? I'm like, this is family. No matter, we're not blood, but it's family married into family.
Hey, Kayla.
So we're like this. So yeah,
I got a question. Do you see a lot of tall Dominican women where you at?
Like how tall, Terrell?
Anywhere from 5'8" to 6 foot.
Ooh.
I know you 6.
I want to say 5'8" because there's a lot of women here that do stand over me. But
they might be wearing heels.
A lot of them are average, Terrell. Like average Dominican women.
So the average probably like 5'4"
Hey,
5'8".
can you hear me?
Moving. Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Taller than I'm 5'4", Terrell, but there's some women that stand over me, but a lot of them are about my height, if not a little bit shorter.
Okay.
So, yeah. But
tall women do stand out.
Huh?
Tall women stand out. So.
They're all different shapes and sizes here. Some are tall, there are some tall women here. Actually, let me take that back. I've seen some tall women. Yeah.
So you're 5'4"?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not really tall. But yeah, and Dreams, that's why I'm so close with my family here. Like,
I was saying you can call me you can call me my real name. It's okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I was saying you can call me my real name. You don't have to keep calling me Kings and Dreams. Hello?
Froze up again. It's that Dominican internet.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, now we can. Hello?
I'm here, guys. One moment. I'm just swapping over devices. Hold on. That way
Okay.
this will stop freezing. Give me a second.